Okay, so we're going to review proportional relationships. Let's get into it. Let's see. Well, so easy to do. Okay, so looking at this graph, is it proportional or not? If you said non-proportional, you're absolutely correct, because when I look at this graph does not start at 0, and it starts at +7. And although it does have a constant rate of change, it has to start at 0 to be completely proportional. Okay, looking at this one, we have a table in front of us. So we want to know, do we have a constant of proportionality? And if we do, is this proportional or not? Okay, so if you said, yes, this is proportional, then you're absolutely correct. And if you said, yes, the constant of proportionality is 4, you're also correct, because the relationship between x and y, we have 3 times 4 is 12, 9 times 4 is 36, and 21 times 4 is 84. So it remains consistent looking at our relationship between x and y. Okay, with this one, is this graph proportional or not? If you said yes, you're absolutely correct, because we start at 0 and we have a constant rate of change. And so that makes our graphs proportional. Okay, now we're going to look at this multiple choice question. Which table shows a proportional function or a proportional relationship? Look at each one. Think about it. Think about what qualifies a proportional relationship. If you said C, you're absolutely correct, because there's 2 things we have to look at. One, it has to start at 0. So actually, C is the only option that we have. And then we can look and say, okay, we have a relationship of 5 times 10 is 50 and 10 times 10 is 100. And so we have that constant throughout. What is the constant of proportionality? So we're going to look at the relationship between envelopes, however you say it, and the number of sheets. What do you notice? What do you notice, guys? Do we notice that this is actually non-proportional? Okay, so that was kind of a trick there. 1 to 2, that's times 2, that's times 2, that's times 2. But 4 times 2 would be 8. And so my constant change, so this isn't proportional. I can't count that. I can't actually have a constant, because this whole table is non-proportional. All right, so we're going to write an equation for the following. So we are going to look at the constant of proportionality. What is our relationship between 1 and 5, 2 and 10, 3 and 15, and 4 and 20? And yes, there's no tricks here. This one is proportional. So let's write an equation for it. And that's it, guys. I hope you have a fantabulous day. And if you said y equals 5x, you were absolutely correct.